Hey y'all, what's up? It's Jessica. Welcome back. Thank you guys so much for tuning in today. If you're here because you read the title and you were like, nudes for me, for my skin tone, you are not going to be disappointed. I am sharing with you guys my favorite nudes, a few of my favorite nudes, because this video will be too long if I shared all the nudes that I have, but a few of my favorite nudes for brown skin. Okay, for deep brown skin, golden brown skin, chocolate dark, melted into lava skin. This is for you, okay? For the longest time, y'all, they have been trying us with nudes. They have been feeding us this lie that either A, nude is chalk white, or B, that one nude fits all, and that just is not the case, okay? I don't know if you have been through a lot of tragedies such as myself, where I was subject to a few of these nudes, girl, and I actually like walked outside in public wearing this or this, and yes, even this. Why did they try us so hard? I just want to know, why did they try us so hard? And even more importantly, why did we in return play ourselves by wearing this, like, without a lip liner? I would walk outside just like that, like I was doing something. And I definitely was doing something. It was not the right thing, okay? Not the right thing. I feel like the beauty industry, makeup in general, has come a long way, thank the Lord, especially for deeper skin tones, women of color. We've struggled. So now it's time to rejoice, because guys, they are coming out with nudes, and they have been coming out with nudes that literally flatter our skin tones. And with more women of color like putting their stamp, their foot, okay, their elbows in the beauty community, in the makeup world, they are formulating shades that work for us. So I'm here for it. I'm here for the revolution of nudes. Before we jump into this video, girl, why don't you just subscribe? Because you're not gonna be disappointed, okay? Subscribe, hit that red button. I don't know where it's at, but I know it's here. Click on that red button and then turn on the bell right there. Again, I don't know where it's at, but it's here. Hit the bell so you're notified every time I upload my videos. So if you want to see some of my favorite nudes, then let's dive into the video. Alright, so I'm going to start off with a few of my favorite nudes from MAC. Up first, we have Derriere. Alright, so this is Derriere, y'all, and I love this shade. It's the perfect like milk chocolate nude. I love how it just like melts into my skin, like literally it just blends in. This looks like it could be like my natural lip color. This is definitely like my perfect nude, okay? If I'm going for a nude, I want something that kind of fades into my skin. For demonstration purposes, I'm just gonna try it with this Chestnut lip liner by MAC. This is Derriere lined with Chestnut. I love it even more. Like, those two together look so good. This is a perfect brown girl nude. Do you see that transition? It's bomb, okay? It's bomb. This look suddenly makes me want to wear some door knockers, so I'm gonna put on my door knockers. This is Velvet Teddy. Okay, so this is Velvet Teddy. As I mentioned before, it's a mauve nude. I love this shade. This is a perfect mauve nude for someone of a deeper complexion. It's not too ashy. It gives you the right amount of like pink without it being too overpowering. Yes, overpowering. I don't know why I can't say that word, but y'all know what I mean. And honestly, if you want a liner, you could. If you didn't want to, you don't have to, girl. She's cute on her own, and also as like a topper for your little pout. Like if you want to add some dimension to your lips, I would definitely use this shade, but I think it's so pretty. Okay, so this one is called A Girl's Got Needs. Alright, so this is A Girl's Got Needs, and she is giving me chai latte. This is definitely like the same color as my backdrop and the same color kind of as my blazer, kind of, sort of. If you're like a tad bit lighter than me, then I feel like this will just look gorgeous on you. She's not bad on her own, but for my preference, I would definitely use like a liner with her, and she would just, let me just show you. I'm gonna line her with this lip liner by ColourPop in the shade CTRL. All right, so this is the lippy after being lined, and like I said, see how that just transformed it. Now it's very wearable if you're a deeper complexion like myself or someone who's even deeper. Now she is a bit on the ashy side, but it's not a bad ashy. You need yourself a good ashy nude in your collection because she's going to be universal. You just need one. You need one for that little pout look, but I feel like this one is like the perfect nude. Like this is the lightest someone of my complexion should go. That's just my opinion. Up next is Photo. Ooh, she is cute. This one is like one of my favorite like chocolate nudes. On me, she's a little chocolate, but if you're deeper than me, this is gonna be your perfect nude. Like this is going to melt into your skin. I love when makeup looks like it's just coming out of your pores. You know, like it's coming from within, it's your own. This is such a gorgeous shade. This is Strip Me Down. Okay, so this one's on the peachier side. So this is like your peachy nude. And I feel like this color is so flattering with or without a liner. Personally, I probably would wear a liner with it just because I'm that girl. But you definitely don't have to wear a liner with this one. It's such a nice terracotta peachy nude shade, and it definitely will flatter someone of deeper complexion than me, someone a tinge bit lighter, as far as like it being a nude on you. And I think it's such a complementary color, a complementary shade. All right, so my last lipstick from MAC is Whirl. Y'all, this color is so fire. The shade of it all. This is a deep mauve color and I love it. There's a brown tinge to this pink. Definitely don't need a liner with this one unless you're that girl like me. But even I would like totally rock this just as is. I think it's such a nice color, and I love the fact that nudes are coming in shades other than just pink. And if they are pink, they're giving you a variety of pinks, or pinks infused with some browns and things like that. So I really enjoy this one because although it's pink, it's definitely giving me some brown. The next lippies are from ColourPop. This shade is Uno Mas. Okay, so here she is, and I really do love this color. I love peachy nudes, especially ones like this that are more on the deeper peachy nude side than they are super vivid and like screams like orange and peach. This one's a little bit more subtle. She's gorgeous, but I'm gonna show you guys her lines. Okay, let's line her. I'm gonna line my lips with this liner by ColourPop in the shade K. This is the lippy line, and do you guys see what I mean? The lip liner literally gives it a transition into my skin without it being so drastic. So that's why I love shades like this, because I still want that look, that color, without the drastic transition, because obviously my skin tone is a little deeper, and sometimes like those shades can be a little bit harsh on our skin tones, but that does not mean you shy away from them. Just get you a really good liner that complements that particular lippy, and voila. Next we have What's Your Sign? Okay, so this is the lippy. So this one's peachy nude, but it's more of the brighter ones. So I would wear this as one of those like lip toppers on top of like a deeper nude, just to kind of give my lips a little bit more an illusion of fullness. So like a little pout, or I would wear it on its own with a lip liner. But I think this is a really good nude to add into your collection. Up next is Layover. Love this shade. It's so gorgeous. She's the type of pink that I go for when I'm going for a nude pink. You want something that has a little bit more deepness to it, a little bit of rose, a little bit of brown, just mixed up together, and poof, here she is. The last shade from ColourPop is Friends. Alright, so this is Friends, and I know she's super deep on me, but imagine someone way deeper than me with this on. I'm showing you guys my favorite nudes, not just for myself, but for various skin tones. Like, keep it in mind the different skin tones out there. Immediately when I seen this shade on myself, I was like, ooh, somebody deeper than me would just slay, snatch edges, and kill this lipstick, because it's that gorgeous. And I would love to see this on someone super deep. Like, if you are super deep and you have this, please send me a picture, girl. Tag me in something, let me see it, because I want to see this shade on someone deeper. But even if you are like my skin tone, I feel like this is a really nice color. On me, it doesn't really classify as nude, but someone deeper than me, this is definitely your nude. So I just wanted to show you that. So if you felt like, well, I'm deep and I don't really know what else to do, this is your shade, girl. Up next, we have my favorite nudes from Omole Beauty, and this shade is Maya. Okay, so this is Maya, and on top of her being so good, the formula. I know you guys have heard me say this plenty of times. The past few recent videos I've did in regards to Omole Beauty, and girl, their lipsticks like untouched, unmatched. This is like the perfect, out of all of the mauve nudes that I've tried, this one is like my favorite. This is like my favorite. It's the perfect shade. It's the perfect formulation. It's just that girl, okay? She just is that. Up next is Tracy. Alright, so this is Tracy. Guys, y'all already know how I feel about Tracy. Okay, we've had this moment before in my Omole Beauty review. Tracy is such a gorgeous chocolatey terracotta nude. This is like one of my favorite lipsticks ever. I just think the shade is just so complimentary, girl. She is gorgeous, okay? When I put on this particular lipstick, I instantly get all just like, oof. I don't know how to describe it. It just makes me feel like so, like I can just do anything. Like I can actually get sleep, 8 hours of sleep. Up next is Aretha. Love this one. This one is a cool tone brown. So she has some gray in her, which cools her down a little bit. So she's not going to give you like that warmth. But I love like these stone colored browns. You see how that just like melts into my skin? I really love this shade. It's so gorgeous. Like it's the perfect combination and balance of brown and gray. Like they just came together, had a baby. Boom, here she is on my lips. Okay, so next we have Angela. Okay, so this is Angela, another one of my favorite lipsticks ever. I love this color so much. This is actually the lip that I wore in my last video. You guys kept asking me about the lip combination. This was her, but I'm gonna show you how I got that combo. So I'm gonna line my lips with K by ColourPop. And then on top of that, I went in with the NYX Lingerie in the shade Corset. So y'all see that combo, right? You see that? This is a gorgeous combo. So yeah, I use those 3 products to get that lip look in the other video, and that's why I like to have a variety of shades of nudes. Even some that are kind of questionable on their own, they work well with the shades that actually work for your skin tone. You can add them as your like lip toppers, something to give your lip a little bit more pout. But I love this combo we got going on here, girl. Okay, so lastly from Omole Beauty is Eartha. So this is Eartha. She's giving me light ashy brown, but in a very good way. Where was this shade 10 years ago? What they were doing for us back then, it was just not working. It wasn't working. This works. This is giving me like 90s vibe, you know, a little pout. I love this shade. This is like a great like lip topper if you want to put this on top of a lipstick or wear it on its own. It's like this. Oh, let me try it with a gloss on top. So I'm going to take this gloss by ColourPop. This is their So Juicy Plumping Gloss in the shade Roundabout. I want to see how that looks because it might look cute. I don't know. Oh yes, I like her with a gloss. I am living for her with a gloss on, guys. That is so... Ooh, I look like I just got the job, okay? Like on the spot, okay? Didn't even have to interview. They just seen the gloss. It was like hired. So yeah, you can definitely add a nude gloss on top of like your ashy nudes to kind of like give it like diffuse it a little bit. And guys, I love this look. I love it. All right, so next I have a nude lipstick by AJ Crimson. Now this was the first proper skin complementing nude that I purchased. And actually I was doing a photo shoot and AJ Crimson did my makeup, and he actually was coming out with his lipsticks. They weren't out yet. I guess he was still in the process of like they were about to launch, something like that. So he came to the shoot to do my makeup, and he used one of his like, what do they call those, prototypes, samples or whatever on me. And I was like, wait, hold I have never seen a nude lipstick that complements my skin tone. I honestly feel like AJ Crimson was one of the first makeup brands to come out with a complementing nude lipstick for deeper skin tones. I could be wrong, but this was like 2015, I want to say. It was around 2015. There weren't that many nudes for brown girls back then. I could be wrong, but I honestly do not recall any brand having a spot on nude lipsticks for deeper skin tones. And when he tried this on me during that shoot, I was like, dude, when is this coming out? I need to get it. As soon as it launched, I bought it. This is the shade called No Shade. Okay, so this is No Shade by AJ Crimson, and I felt like he was actually throwing shade at the other brands. Like, look, this is what nude is, okay? For my deeper complected girls. Find a better matching nude. I'll wait. Like, what did AJ Crimson do? This is a gorgeous brown shade. Look how, y'all, it's just melting into the background, into everything. It's just like my lips have disappeared. This has been one of my favorite nude lipsticks since 2015. This is actually one of my first favorite nude lipsticks because this was the only nude lipstick that actually complemented my skin tone and that did not have an ounce of pink. Every nude back then had pink, and AJ came out and was like brown. All right, you guys, I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope it was useful. I hope you guys found a nude that you didn't have and you were just like, checking out, I'm buying it. I thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure to subscribe, give this video a thumbs up, share with a friend, comment down below, let me know what your favorite nude lipstick is. And if there's one that I didn't mention in this video that you have, let me know what it is, okay? Because I want to know. Girl, I could never have too many nudes. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye.